NFL players live double lives nobody talks about. One trains with flying knives. Another got so addicted to video games that his team threatened to fire him. These secrets are absolutely wild and prove football stars are way crazier than you ever imagined. Buckle up. Aaron Donald became a football legend by training with deadly weapons. This man has knives thrown directly at his face during practice. Real sharp blades flying at his head while he dodges and reacts. His trainer started doing this about 3 weeks into their sessions, and Donald thought the guy had lost his mind. But the logic actually makes sense in a twisted way. When something sharp comes flying at you, your body reacts faster than normal. Your survival instincts kick in, and you move quicker than you thought possible. Donald swears this insane training method improved his reaction time on the field. Kyler Murray almost destroyed his entire NFL career over Call of Duty. This quarterback was so addicted to gaming that it became a massive problem. Murray built a complete streaming setup in his house and went live on Twitch every single week. He wasn't just playing casually. Professional gaming teams noticed his skills and actually drafted him to compete. The addiction spiraled when fans started tracking a disturbing pattern. Every time Call of Duty had double XP weekend, Murray played horrible football the next day. Tyreek Hill plans to quit football and become a professional race car driver. The fastest player in the NFL thinks he's faster than actual vehicles. Hill owns multiple McLarens and admits he constantly breaks speed limits in them. He's been caught by police multiple times but keeps buying faster cars. When Hill moved to Miami, he immediately attended one of the biggest racing events in America. He learned about pit crews, talked with professional drivers, and got to drive a car that hits 200 miles per hour. That experience changed him completely. After feeling that speed, Hill made the most ridiculous claim ever. He genuinely believes he can outrun an F1 race car in a foot race if he gets a 15-yard head start. This man thinks his legs are faster than a machine built specifically for speed. Hill even claims he tested this against his own McLaren and barely won. The delusion is unreal, but you have to respect the confidence. Most players retire and become coaches or open restaurants. Hill wants to risk his neck driving 200 miles per hour in circles for a living. Tom Brady almost died playing golf at one of the most dangerous courses on earth. Brady loves golf, and he's actually pretty skilled at it. So he decided to test himself at Pebble Beach, one of the most famous and treacherous courses in the world. On the 6th hole, Brady hit his ball way off course toward a massive cliff. Most people would take the penalty and move on. Not Brady. His competitive nature kicked in, and he decided to climb down the cliff to retrieve his ball. His playing partner watched in horror as Brady climbed over the edge with only his upper body visible from above. Below him was a 200-foot drop straight down onto jagged rocks. One slip, and the greatest quarterback in history dies on a golf course trying to save one shot. His partner couldn't believe what he was watching. If Brady fell, there's zero chance he survives. The entire NFL almost lost its biggest star because he refused to accept a penalty stroke. Brady later admitted this was one of the dumbest things he's ever done. At least he's self-aware about his stupidity. Lamar Jackson helped a famous rapper escape from prison. Jackson grew up in Florida in the same city as rapper Kodak Black. The two became close friends over the years and supported each other constantly. Kodak would attend Lamar's games wearing his jersey and even surprised him with expensive diamond jewelry. Lamar would promote Kodak's music to his millions of fans and appear in his music videos. Their friendship seemed unbreakable until Kodak got arrested and sentenced to 3 years in federal prison. George Kittle lives in a haunted house with actual demons. Kittle bought what he thought was his dream home and spent a fortune customizing everything perfectly. He planned to live there happily for years until strange things started happening at night. There was a dark presence lurking in the shadows watching them. One night, Darnold woke up at 3 a.m. completely paralyzed. He couldn't move any part of his body for several seconds. When he finally broke free, he got up to use the bathroom and came back to bed. The same thing happened again the next night. He woke up frozen with something holding him down. On the third night, Darnold saw something in the room with him. A dark figure he calls the Hat Man, standing there watching him sleep. He could feel this entity gripping his body, preventing him from moving. The experience terrified him so badly that he now sleeps with all the lights on. Living in a haunted house is bad enough, but having demons attack you in your sleep is absolutely horrifying. Aaron Rodgers wears a cursed jersey number that destroyed his career. Rodgers spent his entire career wearing number 12 and became a legend with that number. When he got traded to the Jets, he learned that number 12 was retired and off limits. It honored Joe Namath, a legendary Jets quarterback. Even Namath himself told Rodgers to wear the number anyway, but Rodgers let his pride take over and refused. He switched to number 8 for the first time in his career. His teammate tried hyping him up by making a custom chain with the new number on it. Rodgers looked excited, showing off his new jersey to the world. But when game day arrived, everything fell apart. His highly anticipated debut lasted exactly 75 seconds. He didn't complete a single pass before going down with a torn Achilles. The worst injury a player can suffer ended his season immediately. It's definitely not a coincidence that the first game Rodgers wore number 8, his career got ruined. That number is cursed, and he should have listened to the warnings. Travis Kelce dated 50 women at the same time on television. Before all the Taylor Swift drama took over the news, Kelce was a different kind of player. A TV network saw his personality and pretty boy looks and offered him his own dating show. The concept was simple. One woman from every state in America moved into a mansion to compete for his heart. 50 beautiful women fighting each other to win over Kelce. Odell Beckham Jr. almost became a professional soccer player instead of playing football. Growing up, Odell was obsessed with soccer and got incredibly skilled at it. He played from age 3 and kept improving every year. By the time he turned 13, the national team wanted him to join them. This would have meant moving to Europe to train with the best players in the world. Odell had to make the hardest decision of his young life. He chose to stay in America with his family and focus on football instead. That decision changed everything because he eventually made the NFL and became a superstar. But you can tell soccer is still his true love. He plays soccer with footballs at every game. He trains with professional soccer players during the off-season. He hangs out with Cristiano Ronaldo regularly. Odell even does Ronaldo's celebration after scoring touchdowns. If he had chosen soccer over football, he'd probably be playing in Europe right now, making even more money. Both sports wanted him, but America got lucky that he stayed. Dak Prescott spent 11 hours getting a massive leg tattoo to honor the people he lost. His teammate showed off an incredible back tattoo that impressed Dak so much he contacted the same artist. They planned something special to remember the most important people in his life permanently. Dak already had tattoos all over his body since getting his first one at just 15 years old. This time was different though, because each piece had deep meaning behind it. He got the Pine Creek Estates sign tattooed because that's the trailer park where he grew up. Kobe Bryant's logo went on his leg because Kobe was his idol. A cartoon of Daffy Duck doing his touchdown celebration made it on there too. But the most important tattoos were a moose and a Pegasus. The moose represents his brother's nickname, who sadly took his own life due to depression. The Pegasus flying over Dallas represents his mother Peggy, who died from cancer. She's looking down on him from heaven every time he plays. Those 11 hours of pain were worth it to honor the people who shaped him into the man he became. These tattoos tell his life story better than words ever could.